Ancient Egypt, a civilization sculpted by the Nile, was a land of pharaohs, pyramids, and unparalleled power. The river was the lifeblood of this great civilization, nurturing its people and its ambitions. Its dominion extended far beyond the fertile banks of the river, reaching across deserts and seas, creating a vast and influential empire. This expansive reach was made possible by a formidable force, Egypt's warships, which were both feared and respected. These vessels, masterpieces of ancient engineering, were the backbone of Egyptian military might, crafted with precision and care. They projected the pharaoh's power far and wide, ensuring his influence was felt across distant lands. From the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean to the gold-dusted sands of Nubia, Egypt's warships were a force to be reckoned with, dominating the seas and securing trade routes. For centuries, the Nile served as a highway, a lifeline, and a training ground for a naval power unlike any other, fostering a culture of seafaring excellence. Its gentle currents allowed for the transportation of troops and resources, while its unpredictable floods demanded innovation and adaptation, pushing the Egyptians to new heights of ingenuity. From this crucible of nature emerged a navy capable of both swift attack and resolute defense, ready to protect and expand the empire. The Nile, the lifeblood of Egypt, had birthed a maritime force that would shape the destiny of an empire, influencing its rise and ensuring its legacy. The significance of these warships extended beyond their military prowess, embodying the spirit and strength of the Egyptian civilization. They were symbols of Egyptian ingenuity, resilience, and the pharaoh's divine right to rule, representing the divine connection between the gods and the rulers. The grandeur of these vessels, adorned with the symbols of power and victory, served as a potent reminder of Egypt's dominance and its enduring legacy. Every plank of cedar wood, every glint of bronze, whispered tales of conquest and glory, echoing the achievements of a civilization that mastered both land and sea. Egyptian warships were more than just vessels. They were meticulously crafted instruments of war, designed with precision and purpose. Constructed primarily from cedar wood imported from Lebanon, these ships were renowned for their elegance, speed, and maneuverability. The wood's durability and lightness made it an ideal material for crafting these formidable vessels. Their hulls, sleek and shallow, allowed for rapid movement in shallow waters, giving them a crucial advantage in the Nile Delta and along the coasts. This design enabled them to navigate treacherous waters with ease, striking swiftly and retreating just as quickly. At the heart of the warship lay the rowing deck, a hive of coordinated power and relentless energy. Rows of oarsmen, their muscles glistening with sweat, propelled the ship forward with astonishing force. Each stroke was a testament to their endurance and training. The rhythmic thump of the oars against the thole pins, a war drumbeat echoing across the water, was a testament to their discipline and strength. This synchronized effort was crucial for maintaining speed and direction. Above them, archers and slingers perched on raised platforms rained down a deadly hail of arrows and stones upon their enemies. Their elevated positions provided a strategic advantage, allowing them to target foes with precision. The warship's prow, often carved into the menacing shape of a lion's head or the head of the war goddess Sekhmet, served as a battering ram, capable of shattering enemy hulls. This fearsome design was both a psychological and physical weapon. This fearsome figurehead, a symbol of Egyptian might, struck terror into the hearts of their foes. It was a clear message of dominance and power. A single large square sail, hoisted on a central mast, harnessed the power of the wind, adding to the ship's speed and agility. This combination of oar and sail made the warship a versatile and formidable force on the water. The success of the Egyptian warships relied not only on their design, but also on the skill, bravery, and unwavering dedication of the men who manned them. The crew, a tightly knit unit, comprised oarsmen, warriors, and navigators, each with a specific role to play in the intricate dance of naval warfare, ensuring the ship operated like a well-oiled machine. The oarsmen, often conscripted from the ranks of the peasantry, formed the backbone of the crew, their strength and stamina crucial for the ship's propulsion. Their endurance and discipline were legendary, a testament to their rigorous training and unyielding spirit. Hour after hour, under the scorching sun or amidst the fury of battle, they maintained the relentless rhythm of the oars, their synchronized movements driving the warship forward with unstoppable force, never faltering in their duty. Standing shoulder to shoulder on the raised decks above were the warriors, the elite of the Egyptian army, ready to engage the enemy at a moment's notice. These skilled archers and slingers, armed with bows, arrows, and javelins, were tasked with raining down a deadly barrage upon the enemy, their precision and timing critical to the ship's defense. Their accuracy and discipline were unmatched, their volleys capable of decimating enemy ranks from afar, creating chaos and confusion among the adversaries. Leading these men was the ship's captain, a veteran sailor chosen for his experience, courage, and tactical acumen, a leader who inspired confidence and respect. He commanded the respect of his crew, his orders delivered with authority and precision, ensuring that every man knew his role and executed it flawlessly. He was responsible for the ship's navigation, maneuvering, and overall strategy in the heat of battle, his decisions often determining the outcome of the engagement. The Battle of the Delta, a pivotal moment in Egyptian history, showcased the full might and strategic brilliance of the Egyptian Navy. In the 12th century BCE, the Sea Peoples, a mysterious confederation of seafaring raiders, descended upon the Nile Delta, their ships laden with warriors hungry for plunder and conquest. Ramses III, the last great pharaoh of the New Kingdom, faced the greatest challenge of his reign. Ramses, a shrewd strategist, understood the importance of utilizing every advantage at his disposal. He positioned his fleet, a formidable armada of warships, within the labyrinthine channels of the Nile Delta. Here, the larger ships of the Sea Peoples, accustomed to open waters, would be hampered by the shallows and narrow waterways. The stage was set for a clash of civilizations, a battle that would determine the fate of Egypt. As the enemy fleet entered the delta, they found themselves ensnared in a deadly trap. The Egyptian warships, nimble and swift, harried the enemy from all sides, launching volleys of arrows and javelins. Ramses, commanding from his flagship, directed his forces with precision, exploiting every opportunity to weaken the enemy. The Egyptians, masters of utilizing their environment to their advantage, turned the Nile itself into a weapon. The river's currents, unpredictable to those unfamiliar with its ways, became a tool to outmaneuver and entrap the enemy. Shallow sandbars hidden beneath the water's surface proved disastrous for the heavier ships of the Sea Peoples, their hulls running aground, leaving them vulnerable to attack. The narrow channels of the delta, bordered by dense papyrus reeds and mangrove forests, further constricted the enemy's movements. Egyptian archers, concealed within the reeds, unleashed a relentless barrage upon the trapped ships, their arrows finding their marks with deadly accuracy. The Egyptians, fighting on their home ground, turned the familiar landscape into a battlefield that favored their tactics. The Sea Peoples, accustomed to the open waters of the Mediterranean, found themselves disoriented and outmaneuvered. Their ships, larger and less maneuverable, were easy targets for the swift and agile Egyptian warships. The Egyptians, their knowledge of the Nile's secrets proving invaluable, steadily gained the upper hand. The Battle of the Delta exemplified the dual role of the Egyptian warships, their ability to transition seamlessly from offense to defense. They were not merely instruments of aggression, but also protectors of Egypt's borders and trade routes. Their presence along the Nile and the Mediterranean coast deterred piracy and ensured the safe passage of Egyptian ships laden with goods and treasures. During times of peace, these warships played a vital role in maintaining Egyptian trade and influence. They sailed the length of the Nile, transporting grain, gold, and other precious commodities. They ventured beyond the Nile Delta, their sails carrying them to distant lands, establishing trade networks and diplomatic ties that spanned the ancient world. The warships served as mobile embassies, their impressive size and elaborate decorations a testament to Egyptian wealth and power. They returned from their voyages laden with exotic goods, further enriching the pharaoh's coffers and reinforcing Egypt's status as a center of trade and cultural exchange. The warships of ancient Egypt, more than just instruments of war, stand as enduring symbols of a civilization's ingenuity, artistry, and military prowess. They played a pivotal role in shaping Egyptian history, safeguarding its borders, projecting its power, and leaving an indelible mark on the annals of naval warfare. The legacy of these warships extends beyond the battlefield. They serve as a testament to the skill and artistry of Egyptian craftsmen. The graceful lines of their hulls, the intricate carvings adorning their prows, and the vibrant colors that once adorned their sails all speak to a deep appreciation for beauty and craftsmanship. Today, though the warships of ancient Egypt exist only as fragments of wood and bronze, their stories continue to captivate our imaginations. They remind us of a time when the Nile teemed with these magnificent vessels, their sails billowing in the wind, carrying the legacy of a civilization that, like the mighty river that nurtured it, continues to flow through the currents of time.